Hey guys, I've got another meal idea for you here. This is something I like to make for myself for lunch every now and then. It's going to be a chicken Caesar wrap, but done to fit within the confines of some of my meal plans that I've given some of my clients. So, the one thing that's going to be most different about this meal is instead of eating a potatoes or salad or anything like that with the chicken, we're replacing the side with the carbs that are going to be taken in using these carb balanced whole wheat low carb tortillas. So I have a pan on the stove. We're going to put that over medium high heat, let it get really hot. As usual, it's been greased with Pam. Once the pan is warmed up, I've got some minced garlic here. It's just pure minced garlic. We're going to add that. To the pan, let that get browned up a little bit. And then I have here 8 ounces of chicken that's been chopped up. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the pan as well. Give it a good stir. I'm going to go ahead and cover that for a moment. Now this might be a little abridged because I'm trying to make this in a short and convenient video for you. So while the chicken is heating up on the grill, I have here garlic powder. It's a staple. And then I also have Bernstein's Light Fantastic Parmesan Garlic Ranch. Caesar, across the board, no matter where you find it, is always really high in fat. Even the light or low fat ones are always pretty high in fat. Bernstein's Light Fantastic Parmesan Garlic Ranch is the closest thing to Caesar I've found that's actually reasonable when it comes to the fat. So this is 2.5 grams of fat, so about 4%. Usually my rule of thumb is to stay within 3% daily value of fat and 3% on sugars. If you're stepping outside the diet a little bit with something like this, which is a little bit of a splurge. So this is kind of crossing that line at 4%, but it's not terrible and we're not going to use very much of it. So we've got that. Once the chicken has begun to brown, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of garlic powder. Again, garlic powder is a great alternative to using salt. Also, in this case, it'll help the chicken get brown and crispy on the outside, which is really nice. And we're going to use 2 tortillas. So that's a total of 8 grams of carbs. So it's not that much at all. So we're doing good. Give that chicken a little bit more attention. Mix it up. And if you can tell, the pan is getting a little browned from the garlic powder. That's perfect. I like it. When that starts to happen, that is when I add about 2 tablespoons of the Parmesan Garlic Ranch. Mix it up. Make sure it's all evenly coated. Then cover again. Turn the heat down to medium and let that simmer for a few minutes. You might want to give the chicken a test with a little knife and fork, make sure that it's not pink at all. I usually let it set like that over medium heat for probably another 4 minutes. Then turn it off, remove it from the stove, divide the chicken between your 2 tortillas, and you're set to go. Thanks, guys, and let me know if you have any questions.